Yo guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to create this pretty nice ripple warp transition effect. So I'm going to go ahead and make an adjustment layer. Before I do anything, I'm going to go ahead and add a dust particle overlay to help tie in this effect. Make sure to link inside the description to those who want to add the same effect. So I'm going to go like right here when the dust particles start flying. Then go all the way to my blending mode and put on add. And put it underneath our adjustment layer. Just like that, we get a nice, pretty clean dust particle effect. So once we add that, the first thing I'm going to do is add s_hotspots. Drag it in. Then I'm going to bring down our threshold just a bit, like right here. I don't want it too dark, so I put it around to 0.3. Then for the next effect I'm going to add, it's going to be s_warp bubble. Drag it in right here. Put our frequency, I'm going to bring it down all the way to 6. Go right to our start of our actual adjustment layer. And I'm going to right here have our amplitude. And I'm going to create our keyframe. And go all the way to the end. And just put it at 0. Then I'm going to highlight both of these keyframes. Ease it. Then if you want, you can go just mess with our graph. Then I'm going to go ahead and add s_blur mode curves. Then I'm going to head right here to the beginning of our adjustment layer. And go to our warp X and put on reflect. And put our warp Y on reflect as well. Oh, I mean, you don't not actually turn off warp X on reflect, because we're not going to be messing with our shift X. We're going to be messing with our shift Y. So I'm going to go right here to our shift Y. And I'm going to bring it up to like right here to 880. Then head around with a couple frames into like you see like right here. And put it at 0. And then I get a nice little simple Y. Not a Y, but like a shift Y transition right here. Like warp Y transition. It's basically just messing with the Y axis. So I'm going to highlight both keyframes, ease it. I'm going to make a simple graph right here. I'm going to push this one to the end. And push this one over here. And now it looks even more better. Get something like that. If you really want to, you can even extend it. They got something like that. And if you really want to, you don't like how it's messing with our Y axis, you can go ahead and go to our warp X, put it on reflect. And let's see, for now I'm going to turn off our shift Y and go to our shift X. Let me reset this. And same thing how we did before. You just want to go like about right here. Open up our timeline. And go a couple frames into the head. And then put it at 0. Highlight both keyframes. Use it. Then we're going to do the same graph. And just like that, we get a nice warp X transition right here. So it's just depending on what type of orientation you want. So you want to either have it on the Y axis or X axis. You can do it with the Z disc as well, or the Z axis. So I'll show you that as well. I go to my Z disc right here. Let me reset this. And with the Z disc, it's just zooming in and out. So you can have something like this. Create our first keyframe at the beginning and go a couple frames ahead and put it at 0. Or no, not at 0, at 1. And then highlight both keyframes. Ease it. Go to our graph. And we're gonna make the same graph. And just like that, you get a nice zooming out effect. It's just all up to preference. Say once after you pick which one you want. So for this one, I'm just gonna go with our Z disc transition. I'm gonna close this out, and then I'm gonna add radial blur. I'm gonna go to our zoom and then put it on high, and it's all up to preference. So I might just put it at like 8. I don't want it too much, but at least where it's having some type of zoom effect. I'm gonna close this out. Then for the next effect I'm gonna add, it's gonna be exposure. Met to the beginning. Go to our exposure. I'm gonna put up to like 6. I'm gonna create a keyframe by clicking on a time watch and go like right here and put it down to 0. And it's gonna make a nice white flash. Ease both our keyframes by pressing F9 on the keyboard. Then I'm going to make the same graph how I did with the other ones, which is going to be this graph right here. It comes in fast and dies out slow. Yeah, so something like that. And if you don't really like that, you can go and just extend this out. And just like that, you get a nice and simple ripple warp transition effect to use in your next edit or even music video. And if you really want to add more of a cooler look, I'm going to go ahead and go to our adjustment layer and go to animation presets and go to user presets. And I'm going to go to GRUNGE ANARCHY pack, which is going to be my pack I just released. It's going to be the link in the description below. And if you guys want to purchase it, I see 5 to get $5 off on the actual pack. So I'm going to use the Bloody Grit preset, drag it in right here. It's going to just give us a nice harsh red effect. I'm going to go to our tritone, and you can just go ahead and mess around with our colors. So since I'm using hotspots, our clip is already dark. So I might just go with like some type of like color right here. And just like that, we get a nice textured grunge effect to help complement our actual ripple warp transition effect. And within a couple seconds, I transformed it from just a simple, already cool effect that can be used, but it's looking bare bones. Dragged and dropped my own preset, fixed up just one setting, and it completely transformed my footage. I recommend checking out this pack. It comes with over 40 effects, ranging from CRT effects to flicker effects to your grunge essential effects as well. If you use code YT5, you get $5 off at checkout. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, go ahead and like, subscribe, or even leave a comment on what you guys want to see next. Keep working hard and keep on staying creative. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.